Hey guys, Michael Smith here, the Beach Banger. And if you have been following along on this channel recently, you know that I've been exploring the Butler Bay Road area here in Highland View, Florida, just across the bridge from Port St. Joe, Florida. Right now I'm standing along Highway 98 where it meets the along the water here. Today we are going to begin a daytime exploration of the Butler Bay Road area. The Butler Bay Road was named after a previous owner, last name of Butlers. They owned the piece of property for a long time, had a restaurant down there. The restaurant closed. The restaurant was in operation for a very long time. They had two different restaurants. I think one may have burnt down, and they rebuilt a new restaurant, and it served up the public area here for probably more than 20 years. It was a very nice place. They shut it down back in like 2004, 2005. You guys know all this. I've talked about it before in previous videos. But I'm just giving you a quick recap, okay? We did some night adventures there. Recently, I gave you a little video of the area via Google Maps, and so you got to see all that. But today, again, I'm starting a daytime exploration of the whole area. This is part one of 4 videos. Today we're going to start this first part off where we're just short of the Butler Bay Road area. We're going to go to the exit where Butler Bay Road leaves off from Highway 98, and that's where the road closed sign is. We're going to start there. We're going to walk down Butler Bay Road, and I'm going to show you the wooded areas and stuff. And from there, we're going to go all the way down to where the swamp is at the broken bridge. And we'll explore the swamp area. And then we're going to explore the other side of the road where the little peninsula, where the sand peninsula is at, and the stream of water. We're going to look at all that today. And then in the second part, we're going to walk along the beach, basically from where I'm at down to the broken bridge. And that's part 2. And also part 2, we're going to look at some of the wooded areas between the beach and 98. I've never actually been in there. If I have, it's been a very, very long time. So we're going to check that out as well. During this process, I'm going to use my phone. I'm going to ping my locations throughout this journey so you can kind of know where we're at via satellite and where we're at physically. All right, so this is my current location via satellite. As you see where I'm at, I'm gonna start walking toward the Butler Bay Road area. From where I'm at, you can see this seawall here made of bricks. That's Highland View over there. This area here is part of St. Joe Bay. And from this view, it's quite nice. Nice palm trees here. Got some sand and all the natural vegetation that grows along. So we're just gonna walk around here. A lot of people like coming down here and fishing these flats here for redfish, trout, and flounder. A lot of people come down here for crabbing. It's a great place to catch blue crabs. We have these little parking areas on the side of the road for people to stop and park. That's a nice amenity for the people. There's a trail here. This is the first of several trails you'll see going back to these wooded areas. People like to use these little trails to access the water. And we're going to go down all these little trails throughout this process. It's really loud where I'm standing because there's so many cars going by. This is a major highway. You're probably wondering what my fascination is about this area. Well, number one, I think it's a beautiful place. It has history here. It's very scenic. It provides a lot of practical usage for leisure and fishing activities. But not only that is, but I feel that sometime in the near future, all this beauty is gonna be gone. All these woods you see here and the coastline, all this is gonna be gone. And the area behind the broken bridge, all that's gonna be gone one day. I fear that the county is gonna sell this property off to land developers, and they're gonna build beach houses, the condos, and the area will be ruined. Locals like me won't be able to come down here and enjoy this area any longer. It'll be for people who paid to come down here and stay here. It'll be only accessible by the people who own the property. And like everything else in Gulf County, it seems that the real estate market has sold their souls to the devil when it comes to property. Because everybody from up north and in the south and even out west are moving down here. They come down here on vacation, if they like it, they want to retire and move down here, and they're just building houses everywhere. It's horrible. One day, this beauty that I'm going to take you on, this daytime tour of the Butler Bay Road area, one day it's going to be gone. I'm not going to have this to come down to anymore. So I'm taking liberty to explore as much of this area as I can and record as much as I can so I have footage of it. So I'll always be able to see it, okay? I'll always be able to look back and remember this area. But enough of that. Let's continue on with the tour here. This is the very beginning of the woods right here. And you can see over here we got some cactuses growing. We want to fall in those things. Now again, we're going to go down here later on. We're going to take this road down here later on. But for now, we're going to go along the highway here to the entrance of the road itself. As you can see, there's a lot of trash here. A lot of trash has collected down here by people throwing stuff out the windows. This highway that I'm walking along connects the Port St. Joe to the beaches. St. Joe Beach, Mexico Beach. If you keep going, it goes to Tennessee Air Force Base and then into Panama City. See? If you look back in this woods right here, you can see a little clearing. This is another little trail that goes out to the water. We'll explore all that in a bit. You know, it's really sad that all this trash has collected down here in this woods. But there's quite a bit of trash down here. People just throw it out of their cars or blows out the back of their trucks. But these woods here, you can see, have nice little areas where animals can hunker down and live. Here's a very large trail I came to, and this is right before the cutoff to Butler Bay Road. I'm not going to explore this area right now. We'll save this for the next video. Just a few more feet, we'll be at Butler Bay Road. I like these old palm trees. For those of you who don't know, these palm trees up here are called sable palms. They're natural palm trees that grow here in Florida. All right, we're at the cutoff. We're back to the cutoff of the Butler Bay Road area right here. And here's Butler Bay Road that we're walking down. It's kind of hard to talk because there's so much traffic. I'm having to talk loud. And when I'm behind a GoPro, it's even harder to talk. I don't carry a mic with me. It's quite a beautiful piece of property. When I was a kid, that there little clearing used to be a little building there, and there was we had turkey shoot going on. There was a clearing over here, and there was a building over there, and you could shoot for turkeys around Thanksgiving. But here's the road closed sign that has made its famous imprint in my videos. Road closed. And someone's going down there right now. Not many people come down here unless they're familiar with the area. They don't know what's back here. But the locals know, because we've been here all our lives. Actually, from what I can tell, there's actually quite a few cars down here. And I don't know if you can tell or not, but straight ahead, that side is a marsh area. And they fall along the road here. Here's a view of where we just came from. Here's that little clearing I was talking about, where the turkey shoot was held annually. You could shoot, and whoever had the best shooting scores would win a free turkey. We're going to deviate off the path a little bit. Let's go over here and look at this marsh. This is the best time of year to do this kind of stuff because there's no snakes out here. But there are a lot of sand spurs and prickly pears. Here's a prickly pear. I don't know if you can see it. These little red things right here got needles on them. If you walk around here with flip-flops on, you don't want to step on those things. They will go right through your skin and they'll break off, and it's hard to get them out, and they leave us like a poison in them. They'll cause your feet to flare up. It's a big mess. But here's a view of that marshy area. And I imagine I could probably walk out in most of that stuff because it's probably mostly grass with wetland, but the land's probably not all that wet right now. We haven't had much rain. We're not in the rainy season, but it is an absolutely gorgeous day here. Looking at probably upper 60s, mid 60s, and the sun's out, so it's a great day to be out here exploring. And so I take my opportunities when I can. Coming out here in the cold wind is not fun. All right, we're gonna move on back to where we were. There are a lot of sand spurs out here as well. And the sand spurs, they'll cling to your socks and your shoes and your clothes, and they'll stick in your skin. They hurt. As you can see, there are people down here doing whatever they do. Probably getting some bait for fishing or whatever else. I want to say that this road right here has a lot of activity at night. You come down here at nighttime, and a lot of people come down here that are homeless or just passing through the area, and they'll camp out down here, a little tent, sleeping bag. They'll hide in the woods somewhere. Now they come out here and get drunk, or whatever. Also, people that have these transport vehicles, like these Sprinter vans and stuff, they'll come down here and spend the night down here. And also, you'll have a lot of teenagers, young adults come down here and party and drink and fornicate and whatever, do drugs. That kind of stuff happens down here quite a bit. This area is patrolled by the law enforcement for that reason, which is a good thing. Walking down the road, you can continue seeing more of the water in the marsh. And on that side of the road is the part of the bay, where the bay starts. The sun's coming into the camera lens, so it has a dark glare on the lens, I'm sure. I try to be quiet as I'm approaching these people here. Ooh, look at the bushes. Over there you can see the stream continuing on. I like to get a paddleboard out here and explore some of that watery area in the swamp. I know it's really shallow, so I'm not sure even if a paddleboard will make it or not. Here's a entrance. You can take this little entrance right here and go around, and you can access the beach from there. If you have a four-wheel drive truck or a golf cart, can do it. And that's all going to be part of our second video. But for now, we focused on the broken bridge and the swamp. Here's another view of the water. Looks like there's a pylon, an old pylon on the bridge over there, a cross beam of some sort on that dry land sticking up. Man, it's so nice out here. I really hope that this land is never developed. I was talking to that guy right there. He just pulled off in the truck. He's telling me that how this place used to be really nice, but there's a lot of trash out here, and it's kind of filthy. How the city should do something about that. I agree. It's kind of trashy out here. That's because the type of people come down here a lot of times don't respect the land, and it's like a dumping ground for all sorts of garbage.